A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. George Springer continues his chase for the top spot on the AL batting leaderboard. Next. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's there. And there's out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. In there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Soft grounder left side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Sale will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chavis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting first.
So now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit. Good battle. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. George Springer the next to hit. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here, to vault himself into that top spot. He has certainly had an amazing year up until this point.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The average entering play at 301. 41 home runs now and 86 RBIs. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And while he's been one of the best at the plate all year, his recent numbers have brought him back down to earth a bit.
Yeah, he's running into the dog days right now, but over the last 10 games, he's almost at 300, and that's nothing to shake a stick at. Most guys would take that for an entire season. This guy has watched his average dip just a smidge over his last 10 games.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And while he's cultivated one of the league's best batting averages, the pace has slowed down ever so slightly in recent days. He's hitting under 300 over his last 10 games.
Yeah, the last 10 games, he's certainly treading water right now. But if you can mix in that knock when you don't feel great at the plate, the track record says he's going to get hot again, and when he does, watch out.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Guerrero on third, Springer on second, Hernandez on at first with 2 down. And it's 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Here's the 1-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Lourdes Gurriel would be next. In the air, down the line in left. Chavis is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Second inning set to go, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Now A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 6, the first baseman,
Bobby Dahlbeck is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes.
First pitch on its way.
Gurriel.
Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
3-1 to him now. Sale has his target. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so
Batting
he
it.
wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
First offering, Santiago Espinal. Swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Renfroe moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 9.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Danny Jansen stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. Slider laid off for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys.
No matter.
When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Blue Jays held in check. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The right fielder.
This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Left side of the infield into the shift. Bichette's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a look at our current standings, and you can see that these guys enter play down by just 2 games in the division race. So here's Michael Chavis now, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Grichuk will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down quietly.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that has really been productive this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep in driving runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Strike called, 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
He throws him on the fastball there. Bo Bichette is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. And now pitch on the way. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that misses 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Springer, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this kind of 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. 0-1 count. Guerrero at second. Springer at first. 1 gone. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. Jose Iglesias. And that one yanked just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The center field.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
And that's the first out. Now at the plate here is Xander Bogaerts, grounded out in his last at-bat. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. In the dirt here, good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in once again is Lourdes Gurriel. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
From the stretch, Danny Jansen will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
They were in the middle of this one already, Hero. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Sale ready with the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Iglesias onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. A line shot to third base.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi. Randy Arozarena is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the run is Hernandez, but this will land untouched. He'll try it again. 3-2. Line to the right side. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Next up, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Here's George Springer as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
The designated hitter.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Springer.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez. He flew out in his last AB. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Now that the center fielder.
Base is empty. 2 away. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that misses. 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael
Chopper foul. Chavis is penciled into the outfield today, but most often he's thought of as a third baseman. And it's quickly 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Hernandez able to track it down for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Adam Ottavino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino, just a 1 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 home.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Three and 0 now. Santiago Espinal is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chavis is camped under this one. One gone. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings. And I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ottavino is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Chavis at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Now batting, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One and 0 pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First delivery to him. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 11.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Devers in foul ground. And he makes the catch to retire the side. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 Toronto. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And now pitch on the way. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Matt Barnes will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 32.
Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost there.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
George Springer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Barnes, originally from the state of Connecticut, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Now the 2-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Guerrero over at second. Springer at first with no outs. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's set. Here it comes. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Lourdes Gurriel comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Now the 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Marcus Walden is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Now the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Here comes the 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Reese McGuire stands in as he looks at ball 1 here, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Fouled off. Ready on 1 and 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3 and 2.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And the payoff pitch. Gurriel on second. McGuire at first. 2 out in the inning. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Digging in next, Bichette. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
And he falls behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. Reese McGuire will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher. Randy Arozarena is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a...
And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Next, here is Hunter Renfroe. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Looking up is Hernandez. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So now to the plate, Michael Chavis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Chadwick Tromp the next to bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Ball
2-0 now.
2-0.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Grichuk retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So Austin Bryce is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading up for Toronto.
Bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's set and the pitch. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo is right there, and he's got it for out number 1. At the plate now is the designated hitter, George Springer. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there. 2 down.
Now back.
Next to dig in, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
The 1-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, you get a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Randall Grichuk is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Kirby Yates takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Bichette gathers it in, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Alex Verdugo digging in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. It swings and lines it to left. Gurriel is there to make the catch, and